FPS is just a number. That's a good sign.
FPS is just a number.
What?
That's what the mission says. Pain Carlos. Suffering
Oh.
awaits all
Dear.
of you. Remember, FPS is just a number.
He's not wrong.
Ooh, we got a lot of custom bridges here branching the sectors together. That looks pretty nice.
Ooh, very nice. Gulf Coast has changed.
Oh, I know he meant
so
D&D
much
as in Dungeons and
over the months
Dragons.
since I played it.
Sehr gut, sehr gut.
Has it?
What?
I was trying to start a talking point, and you go, "Sehr gut."
From my knowledge.
Almost worse than Bassbeard.
I mean, I know Lost Castle is just like a castle-y area. San Carlos is actually a new area. That wasn't there when I worked with the map, so they developed that a little bit.
It's only Santa Carlos when it's December.
Because usually that was just a handful of buildings. It wasn't actually like a full-on town. And then the small island where Sector 2 is on didn't exist. And the place where they have some custom fortifications northeast of Sector 2 also didn't exist. So, interesting. I'm referring to the projects, I think 14 or 15, the custom 506 zombie scenario we did on Gulf Coast. North Terra was a thing, Terracia was a thing, but yeah, no, this area got developed a little bit more. All right, the round has started, so who wants to go first in discussing Blue 4?
Yeah, Bob hasn't been here. I say we let Bob have a go at it.
Barb.
Sounds good. 1 second.
Oh.
Okay. So we're gonna start with the fucking Christ. I'm already off to a bad start.
You're good.
We're gonna start off with Blue 4, the attacking side for this first round of FNF NA. If we go in, we see that these guys are NATO-ish. You know, they're wearing short sleeves, so they're special forces. But they are wearing basic, I think actually vanilla NATO
Yeah, this is
gear.
all vanilla, like CTRG stuff.
Yeah, CTRG, snakeskin, spray paint, combat helmet, M4s, M16s in 5.56.
Thank you, Boo.
It has been a long day, and they do have magnified
What?
optics for this round. Gulf Coast does have some.
No, you're not feeding me
longer,
fishes.
flatter,
Oh
like,
my
features
God,
and
stop
planes and
it.
Stuff, so that should make things interesting.
Are you done?
In addition, we also have 7.62 M240s for the machine gunners.
Thank
And
you.
5.56 M249s for the
I
squad
appreciate
level
your
auto riflemen.
condescending.
M72 Laws and M3 Carl Gustav for the AT. Stark has the Carl Gustav for this round. As for assets, they have one Recon Little Bird with a little nose camera, which can be very, very effective despite not having any armament. Actually, no,
It's not
I take that back. It does. It has one M134 7.62 minigun.
Just a
It's,
scenario,
nice and shreddy against soft targets.
No,
They
I
also
did not.
have a Mark V, it's like Mark V boat.
They'll see him one day.
With two M2s, one on port, one on starboard, an M134
We
on
buy.
the
It's not
port
fish
side,
sticks.
and
It's
then a GMG that has been scripted to have
Asian
no ammo on
fish
the
filled
starboard
with
side. That,
like dough
Banks was
pastry
just
filled
in.
with pastry
They
cream.
also have 4 more ribs for additional transport, and a bunch of Humvees and transport trucks.
No, it's only first
a couple
person.
M2 Humvees and some. Oh, this is actually interesting. Usually we see the armed Humvees with the armor, but this case, the transport Humvees have all the armor and thick glass and stuff, and the transport trucks next to them have no armor either. But that's it for Blue 4, I believe. Liru, why don't you take us through the roster?
All right, roster. We're having Maz Command here. Someone that sometimes joins us for co-commentating, but otherwise he always likes to complain to me when the round ends. So I'll be curious to see what his opinion is after he gets killed off and get a nice insight after the fact with the round beginning. Otherwise, we have... Is that Grendel taking the marksman rifle? Yes, I have not seen anything done by Grendel here. So it'll be curious to see how Grendel handles this. He, she, it, I don't know the pronoun that they want to go by, but they have a DMS scope with their Mark 11, which is nice. Anderson, head honcho of NA, under Platoon 1 HQ with Cosmonaut as his 2 IC. Also, something to note, Legal Action is being the platoon medic for Maz, someone from Papega Pirates who is really, really good at CQC. So I'll be curious to see if he does any Lone Wolf plays. Otherwise, Sergeant Thorne, or excuse me, Staff Sergeant Thorne, Poe, Martin, Miller, Pie, Nutty Person, all really good veteran players within Alpha 1. Alpha 2, Bridges, Cyrus, Fist, Fitz, Wiki, and Warwick, veteran players under Alpha 2 as well. Just your standard day-to-day players. When I go over these guys, I'll mention if there's anything noteworthy about them. Otherwise, Bravo 1 with Drake and Nielsen under Bravo, Holtz, Pinto, Montgomery, Norris. Norris has been pulling some pretty good stuff recently. He is only a rifleman here, but when he gets a machine gun, he tends to be really, really effective with it. We'll see if he pulls any trick plays today. Otherwise, Indigo Fox under Bravo 2, Eagle, Muniz, Koenig. Actually, I don't really recognize Koenig compared to Eagle there. But otherwise, Charlie, not really recognizing anyone here. We did have a big influx of new players over the past 2 weeks from what I noticed with the EU branch. Charlie 2, though, we have Stark taking the Maz, and Stark, definitely someone to notice. In the third round of NA, he got 15 kills. To his own name, literally a third of the enemy's entire side, and pretty much won it for his team. So he's going to be one to watch here. And in the first round, he also got multiple vehicle kills because he was a Maz gunner as well. But otherwise, pretty good roster here. A lot of players that you see all the time in FNF, but not too many noteworthy groups or noteworthy players other than Stark and Norris. So it should be an interesting roster from there. That's all I got.
Sure. Shepard is going to be the pilot, and of note, he has a MCO on his MP7.
Chad.
Is that an
Adam
MGO?
said.
Someone
MGO,
tried to.
yes.
Someone
I'm getting it mixed up with your event.
Oh, these are
Someone-
magnified optics.
Yeah, did you not? He said this.
Yeah, sorry.
Someone tried
he's
to.
drunk.
Someone tried to fire a 9mm in the round 3, like at 300, 400 meters, and it was funny.
It's not a 9mm. It's like a 3.7 or 4.7. So it's like a hybrid
matter.
caliber in between pistols and.
I just
What,
watched
the
the bullet go
MP7?
So
down.
it has
Yeah.
better stopping power than a handgun, but it's not as good as a rifle. But it has a high fire rate.
It's a high fire rate, and it's meant to penetrate armor. Not so much stopping power, but whatever. It's an MP7, and yeah, it is 4.6 by 26. So it's a little bit longer, but a lot
I'm sure
narrower.
I'm sure everyone can agree you don't try to shoot someone from 300 meters away with it.
I mean, if you're a bitch like you, maybe.
Go ahead, fucking try it.
I mean, you can't
go
seem to
ahead.
fly a plane off a runway either.
Fuck you. You made it badly.
Hey, let's go over green 4 now. Yay!
Yay! Green for our
Ooh, AAF.
Just straight up, well, not quite straight up AAF. They're AAF using VHS-2s, the Croatian bullpup 5.56 rifle. Here we see Cheese the Commander with the underbarrel 203 with a little cap on it. I've always thought that thing was like a, you know, like the M&M mini bottles. That's always what it reminded me of, like a cap.
They're
of an
both being
M&M
mean to each
bottle.
other.
Anyway, they will be rocking, that 5.56. They have G-Legs with an SVD. Do they have 2 people with an SVD? No, that's just Greg Legs. He's just been running shotgun. We have PKMs for the machine guns, so we should see PKPs as well. We're also seeing magnified optics on green 4, of course. And yep, there's a PKP. Interesting distinction between the PKM and the PKP. The PKP can take sights with this little side sight rail, but the PKM can take no sights whatsoever. So it's only irons for Green Shade and whoever else has a PKM.
Gives Blue 4 an advantage in terms of range.
Hope whatever you're eating is tasty. Trying to find anything else. That seems to be about it. We have RPG 26s. And I assume an RPG 42. Well, Iander is an in, so I think he might be the one because Scandi is part of Charlie 2. But we'll look at that later. As for assets, we see some basic transport trucks and quad bikes and stuff for Green 4. And as for the rest, I did see a BTR. Yep, BTR looks like a 60. Rolling
It's
up a Ghoster Patriot
BTR
Night Owl.
60, 2 static M2s with shields, and I believe that's it.
Nice.
Cool.
So I want to run the commission command. I have
Pretty
it all
great.
written
Oh.
down. All right, going
Very
over
cool.
the roster, as you mentioned, G-Legs is taking the SVD, Cheese is commanding, who we see Take it up time and time again. I wouldn't say he's one of the guys that takes it all the time, but he would be like a step below that. He still takes it often enough to be recognizable. It looks like we're going Bravo first. Green Shade as a machine gunner. Fred. Callie, I don't really recognize, but the previous two I do recognize as, that come and play time and time again. Fred, I believe, is actually an admin of FNF. Yes. Jib Style with Space Cowboy Carl. Carl's a little newer compared to Jib, but they've both been here for a while. CIC Koravac, Artisan, Mike. Right, Mike. Yeah, we had a lot of fun with him 2 weeks ago and pronouncing his full name. Zoni is also here, but we have some elements of Scandia Recon, Gabian, Falcon, Nemesis under Charlie 2. I can't tell if they have the heavy AT. I don't see it on any of them. So, I wonder if that was given to someone else or if they just opted not to take it. I'm quickly looking at Charlie 1. I don't see AT on them either, so I guess they just didn't bring it, which is perfectly fine. Ghoster, Patriot, and Night Owl are all three recognizable names, but they're taking the BTR-60 off for a stroll over to the northeastern side. And then Alpha 2 has your big chunk of people. Lurch, Sam, Handwitch, Jane, Nuclear Moose, Linux, Mito, Aussie. I don't recognize Aussie as much as the other guys, but let's see. Stottenberger, also known as Stoughton Bay. He keeps changing his name because I keep mispronouncing it just to mess with me. Fonz, Kebaya, Wise, Snow Owl, Raven. Almost everyone there is recognizable. So this match, we have a lot of veterans on both sides. I would be leaning a little more on Blue 4 because of how Stark's been performing based off of EU. Norris could also pull a nice trick play, but the field is open for anyone to do anything amazing with a machine gun. So we'll just have to see how that goes.
Well, I think a lot of it's just going to be depending on the sectors, especially.
Speaking of, you want to go over them?
Yeah, so Sector 1 is San Carlos, just a town with sort of residentials and shopping areas. Good, maybe if like sticky people on roofs and windows and stuff like that, it's good for CQC. This is where you stick your CQC squads, like a couple of Baker Pirates if they're here, and I guess the Scandia Reconners we have. And then stick your machine gunners, like I especially like where Charlie are now. Sticking your machine gunners on the castle, they could lay down a pretty nice base of fire.
Thanks so much for the 10-1-3 sub.
I think it'll take a lot
keep enjoying the operations.
for
get a nice kick
the
out of this scenario.
Of, Blue 4 to get to Sector 2 and then Sector 3. Sector 2 and Sector 3. If you could put up a good defense in Sector 1 and whittle down the numbers, which I think is what they'll go for, then that push across that bridge is going to be much harder, because we saw it in round 1 of EU. Red 4 just managed to whittle down number after number after number, and then they all folded back into the last 2 objectives, and Blue 4 were just completely out of it.
Sector 2 has some floating sandbags on the northern side in the center. It's pretty funny. Audited mission.
No comment.
Oh yeah, Barb, Dream's new call sign is Badman, also known as the Fun Police. So just bring that up whenever he has to do something anti-fun.
Yeah, because doing my job.
Owie.
Call for the fun, please. Yeah, owie for me too. So Sector 2, like you mentioned, is this nice little sandbar, little HQ spot.
Hold on, I need to interrupt you. Look at the southern side of Green Force Spawn. We got some real content going here.
Oh, are they? Oh, that's not what I expected at all. Oh, you spin me right round,
baby, right round like a record, baby, right? Bacon.
Sorry, what?
He had enough. They're spinning their quad bikes around, and Bacon just got ran over.
They're just slapping that thing around. Damn,
Oh, for God's sake.
that thing is spinning.
I hope they all die.
Dream, as an admin in FNF, is this what you expect to see in Friday Night Fights? This level of precision here as they draw circles with their quad bikes?
No comment.
No comment. Yeah, well, come on, Dream. You can't just leave me with that. I need definitive answer here.
No comment.
What are your thoughts, Barbarian?
My thoughts are they're about to armor themselves and kill both of the quad bikes because they just stopped.
Content.
Bassbeard and, like, I swear, like, shaved again. Oh!
Do it, please.
You almost desynced into the other one. That would have been great. We need some more SCP vehicles just freaking going at 1 kilometer an hour, just clipping across the road. Look at this perfect unison they're doing. It's like watching a Cirque du Soleil play.
Don't speak French to me ever again.
Omelette de fromage.
Je m'appelle. I don't fucking.
Achtung!
Achtung!
Französisch. So with about a minute left to go, what are your thoughts?
Looks like Blue 4 is gonna play mainly on the ground. They're not gonna go into boats. Helicopter only has a single pilot, so they're not gonna use it for any recon purposes. They're just gonna drive in and go balls to the wall.
Yeah, I'm
Cool.
saying Blue 4. I think Blue 4 just gonna roll them.
I could see Charlie and Alpha for Green 4 holding a good defense. They got a good chunk of numbers in here. They've made some pretty good fortifications in the sector itself. I could see Green 4 lasting a little bit, especially since these buildings have a lot of different windows that they could utilize from. I'm not sure if they're bulletproof, though.
Yeah, I think Green 4 are really going to have to use as many positions as possible to maintain their stamina throughout this fight and last as long as possible before the big climactic finish.
Yeah, great, nice job. Looking at the center of the town, they've actually fortified just this square, and that's
what I was
probably
talking
their
about.
last hold-up point. Yeah, it's probably just their last hold-up point upon getting one of it, and they're already shooting.
Yeah, they're shooting at some of the windows.
windows.
That's Lennox and Jane, just making sure that the first shot they give doesn't get curved by the window. Little
Shepard
bird.
going quick, yeah. Also noticed there's some oil rigs out on the sea that I guess the boats could have, like, drove up to, and they could have used these as, like, firing positions from the sea, but I don't think anyone's going
Blue
for that.
4 could have put like a marksman on there, but even then the range is pretty extensive, if you ask me. It's not viable.
Ooh, Cheopless just got kicked off.
Rip.
Ah, the server scoring the first kill. It is a
Very
good day for
evidently.
FNF.
Evidently, the gods are smiling upon us. So what I believe Shepard is doing is trying to, well, also, get an eye on things, but also draw out some fire from Green 4. Bit of a risky move in a Little Bird, but if he stays at that height and speed, he should be pretty safe, relatively speaking, from any ground fire.
To be perfectly honest, after what I saw with the Little Bird earlier today, it's indestructible.
Oh, yeah, no. So the Little Bird in round 1 of EU just kept taking shot after shot. You know the noise it makes when a bullet actually impacts it and it sounds like it hits a critical system? Yeah. It hit like 7.
Six or seven of
6 or
those.
7.
And it finally went down because the pilot was killed.
Yeah, because the pilot was knocked unconscious. But that thing just was a fucking beast. It was the last thing alive for the attacking side. It was nuts.
So, one of the X-rays have just gone off on the...
Green 4 X-ray? Yeah, that's Bastard.
And that's actually Greg.
Oh, well, Bastard was with Greg, I believe. Maybe not. Maybe I'm completely wrong and I'm giving Bastard shit for no reason.
Bastard was in one of the quad bikes. Leg
He's
was...
actually still with his squad.
Yeah, no, Legs is going solo right now to, I guess, cover more ground. Oh, they're the recon group. And he's also bandaging himself. He's also blindfolded.
I hope he's asked his squad lead and his commander that he's allowed to do this.
Probably.
Hashtag Badman Narc over here.
It's my job.
Badman.
You get annoyed at me when I don't do other people's jobs, but then when I actually do my job, I get shit on.
Yeah, welcome to life.
Yeah.
I love how the boat's driving around to the west. Space Cowboy is firing at it, but that is just a decoy. From the looks of things, it's just Wells driving around over there.
Yeah, it doesn't even have like a person to like swap between the port and starboard guns. Like that, I think, is a bit of a waste. But they also didn't have anyone hop in the co-pilot seat of the Little Bird, so I think Blue 4 is focusing on the infantry aspect of this and having as many people on the ground with a rifle in their hands.
So with your first point about having people on that boat, I think this is actually the smartest choice because you got to remember everyone has magnified optics. I think Wells just got out for a second. Yeah, he's solo crewing it actually.
Yeah, and the Mark 19 is rescripted to be an M134. That is
Lovely.
not what I expected.
Wait, what is it?
It's an
The minigun on the back.
Yeah, that is
science.
That is not the sound I expect a Mark 19 to make.
It's cursed.
Brr.
Okay.
I love how the smoke's coming out of the 134 though. You see that?
Yep.
Very good game. Just has no ammo left.
You know, there's some really big bullets in that Mark 19. I mean, it's firing at a very fast rate, you know?
He is using some sort of temporal like magic here.
Jeep is getting a 50 cal ready. I think they're gonna try to light up the boat with it, and it does have a holographic to help it aim.
So Greg has decided to just leave. Which can't be
Went a little further south. I think he only stopped at Bandage, but you know, it's weird because he's the marksman, so I don't know why he's going off on his own. If it was like one of the guys that just had a rifle in the marksman team, I'd get it, but that's really risky to do, you know? Because you're totally exposed right there.
Content.
So Blue 4 appears to be amassing most of their forces on the northern side to then sweep from east to west. These sectors can be taken in non-sequential order, so I think they're going to try to go for Sector 2 first from this angle.
Wait. The boat isn't going around to pick up Alpha, is it? And
No, it's
No,
circling
it's
just to be a
driving
distraction.
Yeah,
I was about to
exactly.
say, imagine if it's just it baited them out because they saw no one on it, and then they just fucking turn around and
Came in with a full squad from the northern side, deployed right on Sector 2.
just destroyed Bravo 1 and just pushed
See,
from there.
That could be a cool updated strategy if they had a second guy in the Little Bird to scout out Sector 2 and see that there was no one on it. That would be a really nice development, but...
Or even just have Wells rush up the sandbar right there and just hop out. He'd immediately capture it.
Is Greg going to the Blue Force spawn to try and find
Looks like it.
vehicles?
We did
He's
see
very
that in
sorely
the
disappointed
EU
unless he
rounds.
Goes for the
boat.
The boats. I mean, you could turn to one of the front positions and actually use your gun.
Why is
but-
there a dead guy?
Oh, is there a dead guy?
No, I'm talking at the
Yeah,
spawn.
yeah, Blue Force spawn, there is a dead dude, but
Just dead dude. I think that might have been
probably a respawn of some sort, because there's no one dead on the roster for Blue 4. Or a disconnect that just never came back.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I am really worried about these Gamma guys. This is the BTR, too.
You've got Pedri on top. I'm sure he'll be fine. He'll spot him.
That cave is new, by the way.
When do you like exploring new caves?
I know you do.
Oh yeah, in the new Orbat, everyone has every squad has an AT now, like a little one-shot shoot.
Reloadable.
Oh, reloaded. Yeah, reloadable.
Maz or
what?
Carl Gustav. Basically, they take the medium anti-tank weapon and give it to at a squad level again, similar to how
So there's no special weapons.
Barb, when you and I first started, they had it that way.
So they're just buffing everyone.
Yes.
Yes.
That's awesome. I appreciate that.
But it's because they're also making the
Thanks.
vehicles at the squad level, so that's why it's needed like that, you know?
Well, yeah, but that's also a buff for the squad.
Mhm.
So instead of There's two ways to go about balancing in games in general. You either nerf things until they're balanced, or you buff things until they're balanced. And buffing things until they're balanced is much more fun.
Yep.
And Patriot has decided to shoot down at the Alpha Blue Force squad, and I'm not entirely sure why he decided to do
I mean, he's already gotten a kill. He's got a magnified optic. In my opinion, that's a good call, because he's going to slow down this Blue 4 advance. That BTR needs to come out of the cave, though, and start covering, because I don't think he realizes how...
That's a second.
No,
Nice.
I just let Patriot die there and then just hold the BTR until they move past.
Well, he might die here if he gets armored on these rocks. He moves at this speed. Seems to be doing well so far. Oh,
Is he inside?
Nope.
He's on top.
He's
I
just
thought he
running
was
back.
inside.
He's going to get in that BTR, and they're going to drive away.
That was some
he is-
expert mountain climbing.
What the fuck? He was in the rock for me and then teleported into the BTR.
Sounds like a skill issue.
What the fuck?
Sounds like a Badman karma issue.
Yeah, and that's what someone who was bad at Arma and had to take out their frustrations on a player base using their admin powers would say.
Shut the fuck up.
Sounds like
I've
someone who
never.
couldn't fly off a runway would say.
You made a terrible runway. It
I
wouldn't
didn't
work
make
either
it.
way.
Icebreaker made it.
Then why the fuck why'd you use it?
Wait, Dream,
did
you
you
haven't
drop
told,
the
you haven't
side of
rubbed
the
it in my
cliff?
face yet that you could or could not take off with it yet.
You didn't actually like push it, like you didn't raid me, and I also didn't have the C-47 anywhere, and I could be able to load it back up. But even so, even if I had taxied properly, I wouldn't have been able to take off.
But you told me you were experimenting with it, and the fact you're not rubbing it in my face means perhaps...
The other plane was able to just fine.
The other plane didn't take off just fine, did it? I heard it was killed. I heard it died.
No, the other plane took off and was flying around in the air. That's why it was a mission
Hey,
failure,
Barb,
not a
Barb.
mission failure.
Dream forgot to put his flaps on while he was taking off.
That would explain it.
I couldn't
Oh.
anyway. I have explained myself.
You explained how you're bad?
No, I explained.
We're giving
Wait,
him shit because we were all in the TMTM
no, that was the
mission
thing.
last
I wouldn't have
night.
been able to turn. I wouldn't have gotten. So where you place the plane?
See, it's always another excuse, Liru.
No.
It's how he gets
I know,
away.
right?
No,
He's always got something.
Trust
to
me,
say.
I was dealing with this all EU branch.
Oh, I'm sure, because.
Oh yeah, no.
what's that?
Dante and I are gonna play both
Fast
Phasmo and Ghost Hunter Core because I got an update too.
Stop talking about it.
I want to
Because he's
explain
so, like,
myself.
adamant to prove that he was right when he was very clearly wrong. We just he digs his own grave deeper and deeper, and it's amazing to watch.
You wouldn't have been able to turn around.
So, just side note right now, BTR crew got 3 kills off of Blue 4 and were able to pull back without suffering a single casualty. I'm not sure if any of the, yeah, none of the Green 4 guys were even shot, so no casualties, no KIAs, it was
There was only
great.
2 kills.
Anyway, back
Yeah,
to
there's only 2
Bullying
kills
Dream.
on- yeah.
No, look at Warwick.
Yes.
Wait, what?
Where's Warwick at?
Alpha 2. Alpha 1 suffered 2 casualties, Alpha 2 suffered 1 in the
But
Humvee.
they've only got 2 kills.
You can't see
Yeah.
the Humvee because...
No.
The
Ghost-
Gamma squad for Green 4 only has 2 kills.
Okay, so why is Warwick dead in the Humvee driven by Fritz then?
I don't know.
I don't fucking know. Look, one thing I'll say before I get interrupted again is you couldn't turn around on the
So what
runway
you
with the
could have done is
C-47.
you could have hopped in the other one because there was plenty of room.
I was being chased by
See,
zombies. my
I
entire
told
squad.
him he
It's
should have
so
driven
right.
up to the other one, and then we should have dismounted. And then he's like, oh, but we were being chased. I was like, the other one would have covered us.
You got out of a car because you were being chased on foot by zombies?
I wasn't in a car.
No, it was in the plane. But we could just taxied up with the plane, you know? Instead, he just drove off the side like a dum-dum.
No. You wanted me to drive in front of the other plane.
No,
There wasn't
on the
enough-
side.
No, there was not enough room. The C-47s are
There
fucking
was enough
massive.
room.
No, there wasn't.
You could have then grounded it on the right, Goober.
you
Or
could've
turned it
just-
around.
I tried my best.
I know you did. You made a rash decision in the heat of the moment, and you got all of your friends and family killed.
It's okay.
My
At least,
family?
Dream. At least you weren't left behind by your squad and made me heal you.
Who did that?
Wait, are you talking about that push on the southern side in the original, like, 3 objectives?
Yeah, there was a push on the southern side.
I wouldn't have
You-
been
you
left
were getting
behind. Our
left
squad was literally everywhere in between, and we were just like dealing with casualties. I was wondering why you healed me. I'm like, what the fuck?
I also like just saw you. To me, it looked like everyone was running away from you, and that's
Gotcha.
understandable. But I don't like that happening to you.
I appreciate it.
I said
But
you're
then,
up.
but then your chat came into my chat and went, "Did you heal him? Don't heal him. We said he wants to die." And I was like, "Oh yeah, that's right.
I do,
forgot."
yes, I do like just dying and giving up on life, and then I can go play a game like
Mood.
Star Trek Armada or Cataclysm.
Mood. But I hope you're glad that I did heal you because it seemed like you had fun.
Yeah, shot down shit. I watched Whale bully an entire squad with me in it, and yeah.
Nice.
They said your op was good, and I still got rinsed.
Yeah.
Oop, AT going out.
Ooh. Ooh,
What was
what?
that hit? Oh, it was firing into Objective 1 where some guys are on a rooftop.
Interesting. Was that from Charlie 2?
Yeah, Charlie 2, it's down to
Between the trees. Nice.
Alpha 2's position. Raven from Alpha 2 engaging into Blue 4. Isn't able to land a killing shot, though. Oh, look at this. Ooh, excuse me.
Nice fire. It's-
Charlie 1 is firing into Blue 4 X-ray. It's blue on blue.
I will say, last thing about it, I did actually feel genuinely bad when I crashed that plane.
I hope you know we're just bullying you for fun. We're not actually like
Yes,
trying
no,
to torment
but
you.
I felt bad for the people who played the op and then just died at the end because I decided, yeah, fuck it, let's do this.
I also felt bad for the people in the op who played with you.
No. Hey, I did pretty well. Me and J-Man had a great time.
J-Man is great. I love that man.
And they're still suppressing into X-ray.
Oh, very good. God, I love friendly fire. That was Adrian. Adrian's been like friendly fired like
So many times.
So-
Don't you wish there was a system in Friday Night Fights where you could just open your map and see
Yeah.
where everyone was in real time? You could even tell based off of the color of their symbol if they were unconscious or not.
For
If
your own
only...
team, though.
Yeah, only for your own team, not the enemy, of course. But, you know,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
only a system like that existed. Right, Dream?
Yeah.
Wait, Dream,
wish
doesn't
you-
it already exist?
Wait, yeah, it does.
Whoa!
Literally, open your map, press M,
Yeah, open the map.
and what we
I
can
gotta press it to
see,
open the map.
what we can see right now is we can see everyone. But
Mhm.
say if you're on blue 4,
Mhm.
you won't see green 4.
Yeah, but you'll
will
see all
your
of blue
friends.
4. Yeah, isn't that
So-
weird?
If Charlie was to right now press M,
Right?
look at where they're firing,
Uh-huh.
they would see they're firing on their friends.
Whoa! Maybe they know that that's friendly, but they fire anyway. What would happen to them, Dream, if they were intentionally team killing? You're the admin.
Something you would probably call badmin and not fun. It would be team killing. They
Oh,
would be
and
banned.
what is that? Oh, that doesn't sound good.
They would be banned and probably. Shit, what's our rules? What's our rules? No, I'm kidding. I can tell you the punishment for being.
Oh, I know. It stuck with you with an hour for like feet picks and shit. Yeah, that's something I don't wish even on my mortal enemy. Anyway,
I got a really nice base of fire going on to Sector 1 as well. Seems like they're really focusing on this, but we do have a bit of a northern salient for me here for Blue 4. Looking like they might go that northern route towards Sector 2. Would be interesting to see,
always back to the feet
but they're
picks.
already starting to kind of fold back in and commit all their forces to winning this fight in San Carlos.
So Wells is swimming up to the beach right now. It looks like the boat got ahead of him. He's swimming back to it now. Green 4 X-rays
Oh.
close by.
Do you know what else they have, Liru? Now,
What?
obviously, this isn't as easy as looking at a fucking map and seeing your friends are down there, but they have radios
Oh, you're right.
where they can talk to each other.
Barb, what's a radio?
A radio is a device that broadcasts sound waves by using the visible light, not visible light spectrum, electromagnetic spectrum, using radio waves at a specific frequency or band of frequencies to transmit messages over long distances that normal humans cannot speak across.
You know, this has been a really educational FNF stream. Starry Dream, continue.
I was just about to say, or click button, say words they hear far away.
I know you're from Slough, but I mean, you can
I'm
be a
not
little bit
from
more
Slough.
verbose.
Do not
Ooh,
call
Night
me
Owl's
up.
dead
Don't
from the
say I'm
BTR-60
Slough.
crew.
You know, being here with like one of you, like if I'm casting with one of you, is fine. But when it's both of you, it is.
Bofa, when it's both of us.
Fuck.
Dream, I got something you could bofa.
Wait, what?
Bofa these nuts.
That doesn't make sense. How do
You
I
can
bofa?
these not. That doesn't make sense
What
at
does that
all.
mean?
Well, Barbarian would help, right?
I would help both of your nuts.
No, he'd get both of these nuts.
Both of your nuts need help?
Yes.
Both of your nuts look.
All right, so Green Force shooting back at Wells, who's going off with the boat. We got to keep this going somewhat, okay?
Hey, I keep going and going, man.
I know.
With both of these nuts.
We need the horny bonk for all of us. Stat. Fuck. All right, Blue Force starting to breach into the town. Green Force folded the outline buildings, so Blue Force is going to start being able to get in.
Yeah, Blue 4 really starting to penetrate Green 4's folds and try and get in between, right in between it, getting as deep as possible to strike at the very.
Unfortunately, Mike Hawk is over at Sector 3. He's really away from the fight, so Mike Hawk is being kept in reserve here.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of action from Mike Hawk. Lots of very close quarters, person-on-person fighting.
Yeah, I'm really surprised he's being kept in reserve. Normally, if Mike Hawk was in CQB, he could get a lot of action in.
Blue 4 making sure that they have a decent amount of protection so they don't have any unforeseen outcomes where they may have to abort.
Holy shit! Sorry. Wow.
Nice.
Oh my god.
What? I'm still feeling that.
Damn.
I'm still not Blue 4.
Blue 4 needs to try and think ahead and use what protection they have so they don't have to run into a situation.
Don't repeat. Oh my god, that was a good one. Fuck. I like dark humor, but god damn.
I was crying in my head and I saw
Oh.
immediately just hit ping and I was like, oh, this is perfect.
I'm currently in cover from the shots fired. Like, damn.
Fonz is also taking fire, dumping a big load on the banks there and running upstairs into the bedroom to hide the evidence and hide his shame.
I see.
Trying to fall back and have a bit of a what's the word?
Wow.
Defense here.
A lot of grenades are raining all over Fonz, but thankfully the roof is going to save him.
You can see Green 4 here falling back.
Oh, fuck. Norris just sprayed a big fucking load all over Fonz's face.
You can see Green 4 here are retreating and just running away, making sure that they can lose contact with their peers after dumping their loads on them.
Yeah, Green 4 really starting to shrink as they approach the water and really tighten up their size here.
Yeah, you got to be really careful about that shrinkage.
I just saw Lurch get thrown, but don't know where from.
It was from the southeast. One of the many different Johns in any of these two buildings here was just able to get a great marksman shot, but Lurch is back up.
Mm-hmm.
So Blue 4, it looks like they're just going to start with Sector 1 here, go methodical. Probably from here go to Sector 3, and that's why Green 4 has a tiered defense in that section.
Yeah, you can see it happening like it happened in round 1. Green 4 are just picking off their numbers and moving back together, and we'll probably see them attempt to move back to the Sector 2 or Sector 3.
Little Bird is doing 762 runs on Sector 3, just harassing the rear of Green 4.
Did we lose the... No, the boat is still... Okay, I haven't
He's
seen it.
vibing. Is he going to kill us?
Probably not. No, he doesn't.
Ooh, Oddball just had a grenade blow up in his face.
Blue 4 entering into every crevice, making sure to fill every bit they can.
G-Legs is on a kill,
Legs,
but he's
yeah.
crippled and coming in from
Yeah,
the
he's trying to sneak
rear.
around the backside of Blue 4 here and try and just be a real pain in the backside.
Yeah, especially with
hit him
that
from the-
long and thick SVD.
Yeah, those big rounds out of that long SVD barrel
Those
can really do a
huge
lot of
loads.
damage.
7.62 by
fire.
54 is no joke.
Yeah, that big Russian round is capable of doing a lot of penetration, even through body armor.
He can fire huge loads at very precision, and if he hits one,
Very
they are
Very precision.
very
Very precision.
Very precision.
Much firepower.
much
Such
firepower,
wow.
Many precision.
Anderson, though, he's looking mighty thick there from the back. He's looking like a big old target for Greg Legs to
What
find.
does this
If he
video
does
become?
find him.
Good
He sees
God.
the movement of Anderson, but he's not quick enough as Anderson runs into the two-story, baiting Greg Legs into the house, into that upstairs bedroom where he can stop him for himself.
Oh, Legs is receiving some return fire.
Legs now having his loads of dumb. I don't fucking know. Bullets.
He's crippled, unfortunately.
Took a lot of beating to the legs. Can't quite walk just yet. Needs to shake it off.
Oh, but they were. As Greg came in behind, he has another few people coming in behind him.
Yeah, Koenig.
I did start it. Now, you got to remember about some of these calibers, guys. It's not about the size, it's about how you use it.
And how many you have.
Thanks, Meta.
Greg might actually get a couple. Every time I'm like, hey, how can I make this horny?
That's my secret, Captain. I'm always horny.
Jesus.
Charlie 2, we got Dryden, Stark, and Bendel pushing
It's
up
going
to
well,
the
TW. It's going
northeast side
well.
of Sector 1, just about a block away from getting in there, throwing grenades and smokes, trying to cause a lot of chaos as a larger group hits from the south. We have about 8 people for Blue 4 now pushing up this side.
I'm gonna steal that shit.
Defenses are focused on that east front. They should get caught in the side here and really caught off guard, especially Nuclear Moose here, who's just asking to get domed from the side.
You know, I will say this. It looks like both sides are giving off some really stiff competition and what could quickly become a really hairy situation.
Yes, once you get into this knife fighting territory, it just all bets are off, and it's just mano-a-mano, hand-to-hand combat essentially. And when guys like these get into these bare knuckle fights, you don't know who's going to come out on top.
Yeah, they're gonna have strong, like hard sword fights in a sec.
No tact whatsoever.
Look, man, I had to come up with something. I was lacking.
Did you? I mean, you're lacking in more than one department tonight, Chief.
Oh. Ooh, it's the
morality
C-47
department
takeoff
question.
department.
Shut the fuck up.
Oddball getting shot at as he tries to fold off the stairwell, but he's caught in an alleyway and just took a GL to the face.
Tell you what, Lou,
To the face.
That C-47 was not the only failure to launch the Dream has had.
I'm gonna kill you. I'm going to kill you. It is literally impossible to take it off at that point with that plane there.
I don't know. I've had a lot of people take it off from me.
Yeah, and I'll be the next one to do so.
Ooh, nice. Nuclear Moose getting caught right as he's about to run into that alley. Just gets tapped from behind and goes down. I think by Tolly there.
Trying to see if there's any medics nearby. Sam could bring him back up with a little bit of a reprieve, but they might want to pop some smoke just to be safe.
Yeah,
Blue
after a fight
4.
like that, a nice smoke could do them a lot of good.
And Fist is about to fist himself right into the AO. Oop, Oddball goes down.
Oof.
Now it's just up to Lennox and Jane to hold the sector as Blue 4 starts to fold in.
Base bit's dead.
Oh, good.
Why is he dead?
Because it's Base Beard.
Yeah, of course he got a kill. and
Ooh,
then-
explosive trap just went off, knocking out Dreek.
Why
Nutty
is-
person also, well, Nutty person's trying to.
Wait, look at Wells.
Okay.
Oh my god. He just has to get out.
Wells just stole Sector 2.
Nice. I missed all of it because I was dying. Oh. And I don't think he can get that back in the water, but he wasn't much use out there anyway. So all that leaves now is Sector 3. And honestly, I don't think that changes things too much for Green 4. Based on the majority of their forces, I think they were kind of counting on this being an abandoned position anyway.
I guess Bravo was there to just hold if anyone decided to come up that little sort of side path.
Snowell also getting clapped for being able to get the cover.
Raider doing some nasty suppression on Green 4 as they fall back. That's who we killed. He's trying to shoot over at Nemesis. Jib can't find the angle to return fire on. Now he's starting to fire here. Still have G-Legs on the rear here. He has this Humvee. Humvee almost runs him over. He has to roll away. Legs is on 2 kills, by the way.
With Blue Force numbers after that first fight, I think they really still have a lot of potential to push through these narrow choke points that Green 4 have set up, just with the terrain and the mission obstacles and everything. I think they'll be able to really just push through any defenses that Green 4 have and really just hold them down and dominate them.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of buildings here that Blue 4 can set up shop. Just knock out the windows in Overwatch and just do whatever they want with Green 4 at that point.
Greg's been vowing to beat my record as marksman, so I am watching him quite interested.
Well, Concig is coming up, and Legs is dead.
Well, that's another day he hasn't beaten my record. Look at Wells. Look at this advanced movement. Perfect. He's going to get shot in the back of the head by Green.
Quite possibly, but Green might try and clear out this area first. If he keeps walking this way, though...
Ooh,
Wells might just get away in time.
No, Green, turn around. Green, come on. Green, you should, come on, you can see him.
No way. No, he won't. Oh, yes, he does.
He saw him, he bipoded, now he's firing.
And shoot through that. It's paper.
It can pen, yep.
But he has to get the shot.
Wells had his legs get hit.
Great, just
but he can still
lace
crawl.
it.
Yeah, there you go.
Ooh, AT just went on Green 4 command.
Oh,
nice.
And Wells got spotted by a couple of, by Charlie 1.
Yeah, it's because he ran. He didn't keep crawling.
He's not going to be able to make it through that little gap.
Wow, that was close.
Now Wells is being shot by his own team.
Knocked Agent on his feet. Another one came in.
It can be really hard to push through, but I don't think Wells has
with
the
enough
ability to get through that.
determination, any hole is a goal.
Jesus.
And Green Shade is being friendly fired.
Ooh, nice. So a bit of a trade there.
Green Shade getting taken out by Mike Hawk.
Mike Hawk.
Mike Hawk.
Mike
Taking
Hawk
one for the
just
other team there.
obliterated.
Woo.
Playing for the other
All
team.
over Green Shade's face.
You know what I'm saying?
Mike Hawk just obliterated the backside of Green Shade.
God damn.
He's not going to be able to sit down for weeks.
Oh, he's not gonna sit down ever again. He's dead.
He's dead. Just such a powerful load.
Someone sit him.
What, like a fucking marionette doll? You fucking psycho.
Alpha 1 is about to drive straight into the BTR, and
It just goes to show you guys, Mike Hawk has no allegiance. Men, women, doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Mike Hawk will shoot anyone.
So much Hormy in NA, yeah, right?
Mike Hawk is a hard killer.
The BTR is cornered Alpha 1.
Hard indeed.
Well, cornered, yes.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Wow.
Martin, that's a real break.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh! AT coming in by Blue 4.
Yes.
Is Martin like invincible or something? He has no damage texture, and he had 14.5mm hit him and take chunks out of it.
That is That is literally a rule break. He didn't have to drive into him.
And he's standing next to the burning up, cooking up. And Patriot just dumps him and beats him.
Leaves him for dead.
And
Ooh, he's alive.
alive, but I think he took a bit more damage with that explosion.
Just to explain, so some people who may not know the rules, VDM is not allowed. Only in situations where you physically cannot avoid running into them is where you can do it. And I'm fairly certain J. Martin, after taking out the driver and the BTR completely running off away from him, could have probably avoided that.
Someone just got shot to shit.
BDSM is absolutely allowed. Patriot getting straight for the M134.
That was actually pretty nice. That was a pretty nice reload there.
I mean, it didn't hit, so you know, it didn't really count if it doesn't hit.
Yeah, it's pretty alright. Oh, that was a really nice position up in the tower. Yes, he wasn't killed.
Yeah, it's got someone's PK.
He went back and what a chad.
Yeah.
He's actually now being engaged by his friends.
No, he's being engaged by Mike Hawk again. He's still out and he's still hungry. Mike Hawk still hungers for
He
more.
did get. I'm fairly certain he did get engaged by his team, but Mike Hawk is always there.
Mike Hawk is standing proud of that stone battlement.
All of the Hormy.
Mike Hawk has been everywhere tonight.
Mm-hmm. Oh, actually, no. He's been really hard in one spot. They really stuck to that one
He's
position.
been, yeah, he's
15-minute warning's gonna be called soon.
We'll see if either side can last longer. Blue 4 need to try and finish this fight within 15 minutes here in 3, 2, 1.
Wells trying to advance now, still under fire from those three guys in the tower, but he just got hit from Korvac, who is prone, hitting his legs.
Mm-hmm. Blue 4's trying to throw smokes, but they're falling in the water.
Wells, you are being shot.
And he takes a load to the face.
I forget he has advanced optics. So, yeah.
Well, not Wells because he has a PK out.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about Korvac. That's why he was getting those.
Ooh, look at where Agent is
I didn't say
for
anyone.
Blue 4.
Exactly.
He saw Sam.
I hate you.
Ooh, Agent taking a few shots. I want to say it's that vanilla armor, but I wonder if FNF does like. It should take care of that as well. That topic.
Sam's desyncing.
He's thinking real hard, Chief. He's trying really hard to do this.
Sam's just doing Sam's.
Look at that dodge.
2. Fire at that soldier.
Agent is now looking at him, just going, "What the fuck is happening?" Michael Jackson.
Come on,
got
Agent.
shit.
Stop trying to hit him and hit him.
The moonwalk is impressive. No, the moon crawl is even more impressive.
It's like a snake on a surface that can't get any traction on.
Yeah, you ever see like
Move
those videos of,
300
like,
meters south.
fucking snakes in like very fine sand where they just don't move?
Imagine Imagine Sam just comes back as he's fucking running.
And then turns around and just shoots Agent. Agent's so confused. He's like, hello.
Agent doesn't want to kill him. He feels bad.
He's like a half-dead puppy.
He's been hit in the head one too many times.
He cable tied him. He fucking cable tied him. I heard the cable tie noise. Oh my god.
We keep you out of fight.
Wait, is he gonna try escort him?
Real quick.
He's being shot in the head by nutty person.
Other content elsewhere. Pinto, Nielsen, and Indigo Fox have pushed in with a Humvee, but they're about to get grenaded.
Oh,
Yep, there it is.
Knocks him down.
great idea.
So for really staying strong in the face of Blue
Oh,
4's
Sam's
assault
going.
here.
Sam's going.
There he goes. Yeah, Blue 4's
And he
frontal
dies.
assault. Well, yeah. No shit.
Oh, sorry.
You know, if Lurch turns around, he'll be able to get a shot in Anderson.
Blue 4's really trying all that they got to try and breach these defenses and get inside that sweet, castle wall.
I love how the little bird keeps trying to strafe Patriot.
Yeah, no, Wiki saw that he was strafing him, so now Wiki's moved up and is going to take things into his own hands.
Nice.
And then get shot.
There he goes.
Yeah, there we go.
Ooh, that is... Oh, well, no, he is halfway out of the water, so he...
Hey, look,
Ooh.
Spiky and Ivan finally decided to join the party and are acting all tactical.
I don't know
while
who just
moving
got
in.
lurched,
Clearly
but
everyone's attacking the point.
Oh, listen, I know you're a commentator. You don't need to be an armchair general as well.
Well, I'm sorry, but they pretty much just should be
Prisoners are allowed, yes.
I know, I'm just giving you shit.
running.
I don't
Fuck
think
you.
Blue is going to lose it. They still have a big
mean-
chunk of players compared to what Green 4 has.
much?
How much do you want?
All of your life savings.
Fuck yeah, that's fine. that's like nothing.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's right. You're a British student.
You fucked yourself there.
I mean, I do that every night to begin with, so that's nothing.
Yeah,
new.
but now I
For
can.
me!
For nothing. What?
Okay, you think I fucked myself for like anything
Falcon's on
else?
2 kills and he's the last. He's holding the gate.
And he's got the RPG.
Wait, look at Space Cowboy Carl. He was on the gun looking the wrong fucking way. I know he's waiting to see if anyone comes around the corner, but he's just facing the wrong way.
They will surely come from this direction. Maz taking a little bit of a dip.
Oh, Bendel's climbing the rock because we all know Arma rocks are just the easiest things to climb in the world. Can't climb a small incline, but a rock, yep.
I don't need to
Maz getting shot in the dick.
disrespect myself by having sex with Dream.
Oh.
Bendel coming up the rocks.
Yeah, Bendel is just not spotted Carl yet, and I don't know how. Oh, no, he's trying to shoot.
Ooh,
Oh,
gets them.
shot.
Damn.
Carl hears it, pops a smoke. I thought he
Goes
popped a
into the
nade then
water.
and just turned away. Please tell me that was a grenade. Oh god, Carl, I love you. Carl's my new favorite player.
I can't remember him to die in agony.
Oh my, what a nade.
And Carl just tanks it.
Yeah, literally. Oh, Carl was my new favorite player. Gets a grenade to the ankle.
Carl is my new favorite player. I don't care what you say. Look at him. He's still. Look at him. Tactical roll. Tactical roll.
Are you okay?
I mean,
He's
like,
excited.
Yeah, that.
Random satchel's going off to the northeast. 9 minutes remaining.
Yeah, Green 4 looking okay. They can hold up this defense for a little while longer and keep whittling down these guys, and maybe Falcon has a great opportunity here as Grendel and Gaiman push up on their own. Falcon
He's
not quite
gaming.
finding the angle.
He's gaming right now.
Ooh, I think that was Zonia just got a nice double tap in retaliation.
Carl, the best player on FNF.
Falcon looking for his fourth over on those rocks.
BRB 1 second.
Oh, and Zoni gets clapped on 2 sides.
And Grendel goes down to Falcon, so that's 4 for Falcon. Gaiman and Leo actually pushing around as Wiki saw an Adrian push on the other. And
We
this
have
is looking like about a done deal. 3 Green 4 left, 4 actually together for Falcon.
No, you have Ivan and Spiky coming in from behind. Ivan just killing one of the Bluefors outside with Mossy. They don't realize.
The Snow realizes now, but a little too late as Spiky gets the enfilade, but Spiky can't land it, has to reload.
Ooh,
Fred.
Wiki coming around. Fred's in trouble. Fred executed.
I just realized what happened to Oh yeah, no, he got shot in the leg. I just remembered he got shot in the legs in the face.
I think Falcon just tried to put AT on Bendel's position. There is a dead Blue 4 guy up there, though.
Spiky
Ooh,
fucking
Bendel.
died.
Ooh.
Jeez, Snow. Good clap back.
Yeah, Spiky
Actually, no, that
fucking
wasn't
died.
Snow. No, that wasn't Snow. That was Koenig coming around the side with that SVD, with the green form marksman's SVD, and
my
3
God.
kills to his name.
Amazing.
Jesus, he's done better than Greg. Agent has been down for quite a while. He's just here. You know, actually, they have 6 minutes and 50 seconds. Wow.
It's a little close. Blue 4's looking pretty strong in this right now.
Korvac's trying to find a way back into the castle, but can't seem to climb. Ooh, Cosmonaut putting GLs on Wiki, but they're both on the same side.
Cowboy died. No.
Yep, Cowboy was killed.
No. Korvac spotting Nutty Person
Getting
taking
the
him out.
knockout.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's Korvac. I was looking for him. I couldn't find him.
Willow, I sobered up, unfortunately. I'll probably not
Surprised
do
you
the next
couldn't-
round
yeah,
because
I think
it's going to be a
that's,
bit too
just
close.
outside of enhanced movement's reach. Unfortunate.
Don't worry about it, Willow. I can still see Green Fort turning it around. They are a little outgunned here,
Yeah.
but...
They do have 5 minutes and 50 seconds. They could just hide and...
Ooh. Oh, I thought 90% was going up Falcon Tower, but no, he's just exiting the area because he woke up. Yeah, just
Benel
these
in the
3
other
remaining.
tower, who's looting right now.
Jib might find Wiki here. And can't quite get the shot off in time. Nope, no dice.
So actually, Jib... Oh no, Falcon is in the objective, okay. Oh, Falcon throws a nade down.
Right
Snow
under
turns
Snow.
around.
Knock Snow out.
It didn't knock him out, it just knocked his feet.
Wiki getting knocked out by Jib.
There we go. And
Pendle
is
flanking
a-
Jib.
Yep. Here comes a little bird.
Agent's still unconscious, by the way. He got knocked out a while ago.
Yeah,
And
I
there goes
said
Jib.
this.
Sorry.
I literally said this. Jib's dead to
Does
Bendel.
Falcon- Falcon's
have
waiting.
eyes on Bendel?
He's trying to get an angle. He's waiting him out.
Dropped his RPG as well.
Why? Why doesn't he just fire into Bendel's building?
Probably because he ran out of ammo.
Oh yeah, fair enough. That does make
And
Gets
yeah,
Oh, it doesn't matter
knocks him
anyway.
out and then gets the headshot on him.
6 kills for Falcon.
No, everyone here is going to know where he is now.
Look, they should already, but they don't because Snow and Koenig aren't moving to clear out this
Oh,
tower.
Falcon might catch Adrian out here.
He's the last one up.
Oh,
He's gotta be careful here. Koenig, he's figured
he's
it
not.
out.
Adrian knocked out.
You've still got
Koenig coming
Korvac
up.
on the side.
Koenig, 3, 2, 1.
Falcon runs out of ammo!
Wow.
And Blue
Oh
Fort
my-
takes it.
Wow, that is
Korvac
unfortunate.
can't get back in time.
He's stuck in a rock.
Koenig with 4, Falcon with what, 6 or 7?
Yeah,
6.
damn. Chad shit.
Unfortunate. All right, so I'm probably going to dip now. I don't think there's enough time for me to cover round 2,
I also
unfortunately.
have to dip
So,
because I'm
Barb,
going
good
to be
luck
there.
with 2 and 3.
Woo!
Yeah,
I get
good
drunk
luck,
as
Barb.
fuck and no one can stop me from being horny. Let's go.
Have
oh,
fun.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay.
All right, we'll be back in about 30 minutes to an hour for the Bleach Boys op first phase of the time travel campaign, where U.S. Special Forces will be fighting a large mix of German forces from World War II to current. So thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Hopefully I'll see you in a bit. Otherwise, cheers and have a good one.